Padres taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go now? Now it's the DH, Luis Arias.
The designated hitter, Luis Arias.
The line in the pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Bounced out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Slings it across. One up, one down. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. One, two now. Hit in the air, right field. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On the ground. Oh, great stop to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bull. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And takes low for ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And a strike in there. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Count is 3-2.
And he walked him.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Here's Turner now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swung on, belted. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now here is Harper. Wouldn't chase that time.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1.
In plenty of time. The first run of the game comes across. And here's Sosa to the plate.
Keep an eye on this at bat, because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Higashioka tries to block it, but it gets away. Runner stays put at third. Turner takes his lead at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Throws to first in time, and there's 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Cronenworth tosses to first. Schwarber out of the play. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Top of the second. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
The pitch. And Manny gets a piece. That's down and in. Kicks and fires. And Machado able to spoil that pitch. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Another 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Calls it in, and there's one away. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And he deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Field 2. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Ground ball up the middle. Turner throws to first in time. And here comes Sander Bogarts.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Sander Bogarts.
And he grounds one back up the middle. That ends the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And he picks it up in foul territory. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right side. Cronenworth. Off balance throw in time. And quickly 1 away in the second. And now it is JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Way out front for strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing, no appeal.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
That misses, and the count is 2-2. And the pitch. That one misses, and a full count now. On the move towards the line. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Batting it.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
2 strikes.
This one in the air center field. On the move. That is the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Suarez back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Here's Donovan Solano. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The Phils up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now the lefty hit in the air, center field. Rojas makes the play, and there's 2 down. Kyle Higashioka, the next up for the Padres. Higashioka hitting 9th in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back in Arlington, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. And a pitch. Strike 1. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. And another ball. That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Merrill gets under it and makes the grab. 1 away. And now it's Alec Ball. The walk and a run scored his first time. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Profar puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Turner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1.
1-1.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Harper at the plate now. That's ball 1. And another ball.
no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one off the mark. Ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Save!
The right fielder, number 33.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Fought off foul. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Luis Ariz stands in. The pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Into center. Rojas makes the catch, and there's one gone. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Flied to right his first time. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Here's the 0-1. Now fly ball to right center. Rojas settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And a couple of quick outs. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Grounded out his first time. Profar gets a piece there. Pitch misses. And a count even 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Phillies leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. Hit hard, that gets through.
Up next for the Padres.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Foul ball there. Two outs. Foul ball still 0-2. Chases that one out of the zone, and that is that. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber.
The designated hitter. Kyle.
The line of the pitch. Pulls that one foul.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Squeezes it, and there's one down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Stop. The next to hit takes ball 1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Over to first. And it beats him. What a play.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Real Muto.
2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, JT Real Muto. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. As the lefty gets to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Padres, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Rolled out to second in his first at-bat.
Xander Bogaerts.
Bogaerts swings through that one.
0-1.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. That's to third. Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw, nicely done for the out. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1 so far.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. In the air, right side. Sosa in position. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Brandon Marsh. The right-hander back to work. Not even close there. 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a 1-1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Rojas in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And he swings through that one.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Nice grab. Now a jump throw.
Safe, easy.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Line to left. Fair ball. Rojas rounds second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And a foul ball. One out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 1.
And now the count is even. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside. That one hammered center field. And they get Turner for the out. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. See, just ahead of the tag. Here's Bryce Harper. 1 for 2.
The first baseman. Harper.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Inning over. Back in Arlington. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Donovan Solano. Here comes the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Solano, 36 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And a pitch. Up the middle, stop. Gathers and throws to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Kyle Higashioka, the next up for the Padres. Outfield playing straight up now. And there's a foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Sosa settles under this one. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Back at Globe Life Field. Now at Sosa.
The right fielder. Now number 66.
The pitch.
Tanner.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they...
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now, anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout. And you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Solano. 1 and second. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. This is Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, right there. Hey, stop.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Good eye right there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2. Swing and a pop-up. Machado brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Short hop liner, handled it short. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Jurickson Profar getting ready to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Machado in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that's a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Step off, throw to first. It's low and gets away. Tying run at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. This one in the air. He's under it. Snags it for the 2nd out. Jackson Merrill. Orion Kerkering on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
On the ground to 3rd, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at 2nd. 2 on now with 2 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Bogarts in the box now. Takes strike 1. So the tying run at second. And a good eye there. Two on, two outs. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Bogart's retired, and that's the third out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning.
The catcher, JT Real Muto.
The batter now, JT Real Muto. Scott back to work. Just missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters,
Now
frozen
batting,
for strike
left
three.
fielder,
Here's the
Brandon
left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Check swing, now an appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Yawar. To the right side, Solano. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. In for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game.
Higashioka makes the catch, and that'll do it. For the top of the 8th, here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. The line to kick the pitch. That one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And it's even up. Right-hander kicks, deals. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Kyle Higashioka, the next up for the Padres. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. Got him swinging. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Runner takes off. And there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That's off the mark. And that's ball one. Into the outfield, base hit. In to score from third. It's 2-1.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Carlos Estevez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Bounced up the middle. Not in time.
He's in there. He's
safe. Manny Machado up to the plate. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Makes the grab after a long run. And that's the third out. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Alec Bohm. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Scott, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
He's got it, and there's one down. Trey Turner now. That one not close, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the eighth inning, and that's outside. And another ball.
3-0.
Hammered on a line into left, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking. These days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Now at the plate, Edmundo Sosa in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Righty to the plate.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Estrada, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Out towards right center field. Tatis drifts towards it. And there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Outside low. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The pitch. And another ball. First and second, 2 down. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run across around third. The relay tries to get back and save.
Picks himself up an RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Stop. Stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Oh, he was right up on the plate, so even a small misfire was enough to send him to first.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. First pitch misses.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big thing.
He's out, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back at Globe Life Field. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Jackson Merrill. The right-hander back to work. Fought off foul. Estevez, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. Out there to center. Rojas makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Swings through that one. 0-1. The Padres trailing by 2 here at the top of the 9th. Kicks and fires. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Last chance for the Padres. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
A real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And your final 3-1. The Phillies hang on to win it.
No errors. They left 7 runners.